Hey guys, welcome back. DripCoach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty. We don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today we're diving into an update on the Drip2BTC platform. All right, this was the first video I think I did. I might have done one before this or talked about it when it was on the high yield site, but March 30th. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because in my recent comments, people have asked about it and asking, is it still running or whatever? And yes, it's still running. It's still there. There's no issues with it. But I'm gonna give you a recap on the different wallet strategies that I was utilizing, as well as kind of where the platform is at in its 2.5, was that March 30th, March, April, May, June, almost 3 months. Coming into this month, it'll be 3 months. So 2.5 months it's been running for the Drip2BTC side, and the high yield side is a month and some change longer. So as of right now, well, first, I guess we'll go here. So you got the homepage. Remember, this is a platform where it's built on the Bitcoin blockchain. You get a Bitcoin wallet. You're getting a wallet that is custodial, meaning it is owned by the platform. It is not your personal wallet, but it is meant to operate as a Bitcoin wallet in which you can send and receive Bitcoin on the Bitcoin blockchain, and you are earning yield on that Bitcoin while it's in that wallet. So one thing that Misfi added recently is this Trustpilot review section, so that it can get some more visibility and support from external communities to basically kind of do their own research, essentially. So we've gotten 5 reviews. Love to see more people come out here and write reviews. I have tried to write them myself, and there are definitely some limitations depending on who you are on the platform, or if you wrote reviews before, they may ask for some validation where you got to submit some paperwork. I think they have an automatic flag in place for things like crypto or Bitcoin, but I wasn't successful in the first review I wrote, and they sent me an email and I had to send back some stuff, and it's still being reviewed. But at least a few people have gotten through the issues and have wrote reviews, and most of them are 5-star. There's one 4-star. I don't know what that is about. Let's see. Love the protocol, honest dev, it does exactly what it promises. Proactive changes we need. Great way to grow your bags, has been working flawlessly. And I guess that's only worth 4 stars from Miami Bob. That's interesting. It does exactly what it promises, working flawlessly. Great way to grow your bags, but it's not worth a 5-star review. But hey, everybody has their own opinion. Maybe he wants a higher percentage rate or something like that, which I could definitely relate to. But point being is that we're getting honest reviews, getting publicity, it's external marketing, all these kinds of things. And I want to show you guys an update on where we're at with this at this stage in the game. So this is the admin wallet. Remember I told you guys that this Drip2BTC is a white label service that I was given from Mystify. He sells white label copies of the site. You would have your own logo and name of the site, but it'll be running the same software in the background where all wallets are connected to the same server, the same marketplace, all that stuff. You would just have your own interface with your own login. And once you have that, then you are earning, I think it's 1% on the deposit fees. I can't remember. It's a fraction, it's pennies. So I'll show you guys exactly what's been made so far on this. So as of right now, this wallet for this month is $32. And the grand total of deposits that have come through here, remember, I'm all about transparency here. This is all the deposits since it kicked off. So here's the first one, actually. So yeah, March 20th. And we've generated, these are all in Bitcoin. So it's generated 1.15 in Bitcoin deposits. So that doesn't count the revenue from transfers and the marketplace. But the total amount, I think as of now, when I count what I put in before, probably about $1,400 in 3 months. So it's definitely not generating a bunch of money, but as I showed you guys, all of this is being added to liquidity with the DripX token, so BTC and DripX. So it is adding a utility to the Drip ecosystem, as I said I would. And I haven't sold any of this for any of my personal gain. It's just being paired. And then what I did in this wallet at the beginning of the month was purchase additional credits and try to let these credits accumulate and to Bitcoin and then repurchase back in. But I'm trying to have it to where it pays out by the end of the month so that there's actually something to transact and deal with. But it looks like I won't make that this month because that amount will be so small to try and transfer, and usually like you end up paying $3 to $4. So I don't want to pay a huge tax, or not tax, but just paying the validation services to get this out from this wallet and into back onto the Bitcoin blockchain. I'm sorry, the Binance blockchain. So what I'll probably do here is actually just buy some additional credits with this and just wait till the next month, I guess. Or maybe some more deposits or something like that will come in. So we got a decent discount in here, 15%. We'll just buy that one out, like looking around. Hit that one up, then should have enough for at least another smaller one. For, Looks like we had a temporary hiccup, but your purchase was successful, and for queuing and processing, we should be able to see it on the dashboard. And it took that from there already, so that purchase is not available. Have 18, yep, so it did add that over already. And you can always come and check your history. See, so you can see that it did go through, even though I had that temporary issue. And it tells you how much you gained, so kind of what you're gaining by doing this kind of discount buying of Bitcoin. So we'll get the last amount that's available, $6. Like I should be able to get 2 of these. 1 and 2. Then we're going to move over to the low budget wallet that I showed you guys. And that one, I've been doing the DCA strategy on, so I'll actually be doing another DCA on that wallet. So this is perfect. It is all paid out in this wallet. That's what I was waiting on. There was literally $1 yesterday, I think $1.07, and it had 15 hours or so to pay out. And this one, I tried to start it over. So I had some transactions originally that I showed you guys before, but if you're not watching those old videos, you don't need to go back. I'll explain here. So basically on the 4th, actually starting in May here, I did $200 almost that I transferred in, and then another $100. So I had basically $300 that I was starting with, right under $300, because there's a deposit fee. So it was $300, and then the deposit fee and the net deposit, what I had. So that was starting on May 2nd is when I did that. Everything else I had zeroed out prior to that. And then, so it's been now a month and a half on this wallet and converted out. So it's $326. So we can break out the handy calculator and look at 300 divided by 6. Oops, 326 divided by 100. So I've made just about 9% in 42, we'll call it 45 days. So that's not bad. That 9% is already above the 4% deposit that you get, because remember, you can always buy credits at a discount, and that's what I've done with this one. Is I was purchasing extra credits, so you can see the credits gained. And remember, this is right now with BTC kind of trading in a range. We haven't got back over that 70, near 75K range. So being able to stack these at these prices, you're buying it now at 66,000 plus a discount, so maybe 64 or something like that. And then when it pops above 75, 80, as it's going to, just think of the discount that you actually gained on that. So I'm gonna do another deposit into this one, because remember I said this is the best strategy in my opinion, especially for those of us trying to stack sats. The goal should be DCA into BTC, as everybody should. If you're not into BTC, then you are missing the game. And as Rob Powell said, you're gonna fuck this up because you're searching for the next meme coin hype token because you think that you can't get rich quick enough with Bitcoin. And as he said, again, so eloquently, this has appreciated on average over 130% per year. And unfortunately, as degens, we think that that's not enough because we get sidetracked by the allure of, 13,000%, 1,000,000%. but you are going to be on the losing side of that trade unless you are very, 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 very lucky. So the best thing to do is to not add leverage to an already volatile asset with already built-in 130% price appreciation over the last decade. So even though you can only buy small amounts, buy it, hodl it, and continue to buy it. As Michael Saylor put, he bought Bitcoin at 40K, bought it at 50K, he'll buy it at 60, he'll buy it at 70, he'll be buying it at 100, he'll be buying it at 200. That's the point. You continue to buy this scarce asset because it continues to get more and more scarce. So that was my kind of soapbox. Let's do the DCA. Now, I do not know what the price is right now to transact, so we're gonna see. Before I do that, I definitely wait until it is low transfer fees. So this is my Drip2BTC wallet. That is correct. Back here, actually. Yep, that is the right one. We're gonna do the max preview send and see what the fees are right now. $3.19. That is not bad. We will definitely go ahead and jump into that. Let's do that. Yes, please. All right, you sent 87. So again, I lost $3.19, and I will also lose 10% on the deposit. All right, that actually didn't take as long as I expected. It's already finalized, and I have the details on my Excel spreadsheet that I keep track of. This shows all 3 of the transactions that I've done. So like I said, I started on May 2nd. This one's done today. It was $90. The fee ended up being 3.5% of the total amount I transferred. You got to be aware of that. The Bitcoin blockchain, the fees can be, I can't say expensive, because you got to remember, this is replacing the old Swift payment rails. So you were essentially sending money from any country in the world to any person in the world and doing it 24/7, and usually within a matter of a few hours at most. So when you think about all that time saved and the fees and the questions that your bank will ask you when you want to send money to other people and the amount of time that they hold it, this is negligible. But either way, just wanted to show it here. So the average that I've purchased Bitcoin at has been about 64,000. So that's why, again, that Michael Saylor says, he'll continue to buy it, and you should as well, because you never know when there's going to be a huge liquidation from shorts and Bitcoin retrace back. Like, we know long term it's going up, but you don't want to be out because you think you're timing the market and you're going to try to catch it when it drops back down. There could literally just be a liquidation event and you miss a huge entrance. Like this was just 6 weeks ago, and it was already almost 10,000 cheaper. So the fee, of course, reflecting that as well. So anyway, total that I transferred $393, and then we already see now that I have 417. Now, just to show you guys that this is volatile, so to speak, when I take that new amount, you got 417, which is the total, should be 418. We count 405.80 plus 1220, be 418, but 417 is fine. Divided by the 393, which is the total amount that I have put in. My percentage dropped from 8% to 6%, but I now have more Bitcoin available here. And that still is also a reflection of the different Bitcoin prices. So that's a reflection of the current value, which at today's prices was 66,000. Then my average buy-in price 64. So looking at still just 6% over the last 6 weeks, that's like 1% per week in Bitcoin. That is still not bad. And I can actually now buy more credits with this and get that percentage down or higher, so to speak. So I could buy this one, but I'm trying to have this as the low budget strategy, and where almost did it again. I don't know why it's doing that. I think he migrated to a new host and it is having issues contacting it sometimes. So it seems to be delayed. But what I was saying is I want this to be the low budget strategy. So for those people that are trying to have their BTC available I don't want it like my long-term strategy where I have a ton of credits and no Bitcoin. I want this one to always have Bitcoin available. So right now at 37 sats conversion rate, what is that? That is 2 cents an hour. So that's just gonna be 50 cents a day. So that already right there is 24 days. But we will buy some because that is what you should do. But remember, this is just the low budget strategy of just DCAing in, basically. So we'll look at this. 17% is nice, but we'll do this smaller amount down here at 14.96. Where'd it go? This one, $6. Because again, like I've tried to show you guys, I want this to be a wallet that you could get your BTC out. So where people are not stuck. Even though you shouldn't, and I'm completely against this, you shouldn't be looking at using BTC as like a currency that you transact in daily, because like I showed you, the fees and the volatile nature, it hasn't found its equilibrium where it starts sustaining. I believe that'll happen around the 100K mark, and people will start hodling longer, and the fees will start to match up more evenly. But I do know there are people out there that are literally looking to get a couple bucks and then turn around and use it basically and sell back out. I don't recommend that, but of course I'm not your financial advisor. So that will be the only transaction we make on this, and then wait till the end of the month, see where we're at. And then I think on this wallet, I'm DCAing like once a month. So that already bumped my Satoshis up a little bit from the 2 cents to 4 cents. I got a double on that. So that's already better. That's almost $1 a day, just under $1. So I can work with that, and that'll be just over 2 weeks. It will depreciate a little bit if you're not buying and depositing routinely compared to the other players in the ecosystem. But you can see that this is definitely a way to stack sats. Now I know it is boring. It's not sexy. I know the degens out there want something that they can YOLO in and make, you know, a quick flip, but that's not what it's designed for. And that's why I'm trying to show you guys this. So if you're interested in joining this, by all means, use the link in the description. All you gotta do is transfer $50 worth of Bitcoin, or 0.0030 zeros and a 7, and then start transacting and test this out for yourself. So you can already see I'm, like I said, keeping track of all this myself. We'll have to update this one. Updating this sheet. In total, the total deposit that I've received in Bitcoin, not the dollar value that I was showing you guys before, is 14%. So that is showing what I've gained in credits here and the net deposit that I started with up here. So I've gained a total of 14% since starting this. So it's, again, amazing platform. Test it out for yourself. Start with a small amount that you're comfortable with. Always remember the risk associated with transacting and interacting with blockchain dApps and apps. And do your own research. So all I'm showing you is documenting my journey, and let you guys make your own decisions there. But as I showed you before, we are growing. Number of wallets is like almost 300, 260, 270, somewhere in there, I think it was. So, and we've got over 1 Bitcoin added to the network. And that's again with just myself and Mystify marketing it. And we do not get the most support from the drip community because nobody likes for you to be quote unquote flooding their bag when you explain that something is not sustainable and you're going to be exit liquidity. In this case, I don't believe that is the case, because again, we're transacting in Bitcoin. There's still the risk of the developer, Mystify. But from what he showed me, he's in this for the long run as well and is transparent also. So gonna ride this one out, and also still looking at some other ways to create something sustainable for myself. Got some stuff in the works, and just a TLDR on that. Every time I've reached out to people, man, it is a pain in the ass to try to get something done, especially when it is for free. So tons of ideas have been kicked around, meetings had, all sorts of stuff, but eventually it fizzles out when people are not getting paid and have nothing else to gamble on. And the sexy side of building isn't there for everyone. Not everybody enjoys building. They just want to reap the benefits. So kind of back to square one on that. The developer I was talking to regarding building my own arbitrage bot that you could deploy on any contract, I have not heard from him in like 3 months. I don't know what the hell happened. And I've seen this in the space. You're connecting with people, and then life gets in the way and they just stop contacting you. So things like that happen. There's nothing you can do about it. You just got to move on, regardless of how far along the project was. You're back to square one unless they pop back up. And then, of course, you're not sure how to react if they do because you don't want it to happen again if you're building a project. So these are the growing pains of entrepreneurship. And that was just a segue to let you guys know. So all right, smash that HBO special, help brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, live daily and achieve your impossible. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? SPRITZ Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.